Hey my fitness family, hope you're all doing great today and ready to crush another workout. The workout I have prepared for you guys today is a bodyweight strength training workout. So we're not going to use any weights. It's going to look like this. We're going to do 30 seconds of a move. For example, our first move is a squat. We're just going to do air squats, followed by 30 seconds of a plyometric or power movement. If at any point you find that those movements are too hard, I will add modifiers to take out the high impact out of the more intense moves, but still burning those calories, still getting those heart rates sky high, and still making those little micro tears in the muscles to help them grow. Hope you guys are ready. You've got a good warm up and you have lots of water on hand. Let's get to it. Like I said, our first move is a squat, so we're gonna jump straight into it. Body weight, hip width apart. Let's go. 1. Sink that booty back. We're just going into a nice easy up and down. So we're taking it easy for the first 30 seconds. We're just getting that body ready to work. Beautiful. Take it down, squat it up. Drawing the belly in. We got a nice flat back as we sink down into our squat. These next few get lower. The muscles are warmer, get lower. Beautiful, guys. You got a 20-second rest. So our next move is a squat jump. So I'm just going to turn to the side. Power move. If that's too much, you're just going to sink back into that squat, press up. Hopefully not losing your balance like I just did. Into a calf raise. So you're still working that upward movement. Let's go, guys. Up and down. Use that power, keeping the knees behind the toes. Sinking that booty back. Throw those arms. Let them lift you. Propel you up. Get low and getting high. Come on, guys. You've got this. Push it up. Almost there. You're doing great. I know it's intense. Beautiful. Shake out those muscles. Grab a sip of water if you need. We got a reverse lunge. Nothing fancy. We're just gonna alternate legs, stepping back. Alternate legs, step back. 3, 2, 1. It's amazing how we can be so out of breath from the first move. Step it back. Chest stays up, the gaze stays up. You're not hinging forward at the hips. Everything's in proper alignment. All right, guys, you rest. I'll demo. Our next move is a switch lunge, switching legs. Your modifier is to stay on one leg and just coming into a split squat, because we are going to repeat this twice, of course. 3, 2, 1. Drop that knee. Go. These don't have to be rushed, guys. I would rather these be done with proper form and knees protected than to get 40 reps in, you know? You want the knees to stay behind the toes, 90-90 on both sides. Push it up. Again, I'm using those arms to propel myself up towards the sky. Push. Push. Beautiful. Shake them out. Our next move is a curtsy lunge. We've done them before. Setting center on our mat. Curtsy to the left. Come together. Curtsy to the right. Let's go. Back. Together. Again, eyes up. Chest is open. We're not slumping forward. We got the shoulders pulled back. Both sets of toes are pointing to the front of the room. Even though the knees are crossing behind the legs. Well done, guys. These are intense workouts. They're so good. Beautiful. I'll start with the modifier while you rest. You're just going to step back, touch the floor. Step back, touch the floor. The full move is a skier. We're going to hop, step. Here we go. Big cleansing breath. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Know your modifier. So if at any point you have to drop down and change what you're doing, you can do that safely. And that way you don't have to give up either. You don't have to just quit because we have options. We can make it through this 30 seconds. Use our options. Make that body work. Burn the calories. Strengthen the body. Woo! Beautiful. You rest, guys. Rest and breathe and sip that water. Even though it's hard, we're flying through this. Sumo squats. Nice and wide, toes pointed out. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Everything stacked. Take your arms to wherever you feel the most balanced and find something to focus on, like a focal point. You guys must be so used to this by now. Oh, always fumbling over my words. Almost there, guys. You're doing great. Keep the gaze up. Drop it low. Beautiful. I'm going to jump straight into the modifier, guys, while you sip your water. Squat down, press up onto the heels, and up. Squat down, heels, and up. Or we're coming full squat jump. All right? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. You got this, guys. Modify when you have to. Jump when you can. But if you can push through these 30 seconds, can you imagine how proud you'll be of yourself? This is not easy work. This is not for the faint of heart. This is for people who are determined and who want to change their lives. Okay? So if you're here and you're pushing through, I believe in you. And you should be proud of yourself because it is not easy to make these kind of changes. It is not easy to commit like that. Rest. All right, we're gonna take it a little slower now. We're actually gonna go into some nice easy step jacks. And we're gonna throw some speed in there. That's our modifier. 3, 2, 1. Rock it out. Pump the arms. A little recovery move to bring that heart rate down a little, to find that control again. Because yes, we are working hard today. And those 20 seconds don't last very long. Four, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, guys. That's your modifier for the second round. Stick with the step jacks. Otherwise, we're gonna come into full blown jumping jacks. Here we go, guys. Cleansing breath. You got this. Together now. Big, full range motion jumping jacks. Wide arms, wide legs, micro bend in the knees. Always protecting the joint. Come on. You can do this. Stay with me. You're doing amazing, guys. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Beautiful. I'm going to adjust my mat. Our next move is a single leg squat. So if you need to hold onto a wall, you absolutely can. It looks like this. We're taking that leg back, sinking low in that front leg, keeping the knee behind the toe, pressing up, all on one side. So if you're holding onto a wall, make sure you're just relying on it for your balance. You're not using it to absorb any of the weight. And you might even find, if this is your first time doing this move, that your foot might cramp, your ankles might struggle a little bit. That's okay, that's normal. Our bodies are not necessarily used to taking so much weight onto one leg, but it's important that we do these counterbalance works. All right, your modifier is just to come into those single leg squats a little slower, taking your time through them, really working that muscle. Otherwise, we're pushing up and jumping it out. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna turn just to get a different angle. Take your time. You might jump all over the place with these. I know I do. That's okay. Find your focal point. Use that drishti to help keep you stable and balanced. Come on, guys. 10 seconds like this. Push through. Beautiful. And you know how it goes. Whatever we do on one side, we got to repeat and do on the other. Oh, I got a butt cramp. Just stretch it out a little. Take a little pressure off that muscle. Do so. All right. Single leg squats, other leg. Let's go. Draw it in. Take your time. Use your balance. Make that booty work. Right where your hamstring meets your glute muscle. We're getting lifted booties with this one. And feel that hamstring activate. And feel the power growing in that leg. Beautiful. Well done, guys. Coming onto the mat. We've got slow mountain climbers. We're coming onto our hands and feet, and we're just going to slowly tuck those knees in. Nice big breath. Heart rate, settle down, sweat, calm down. Let's go, guys. Tuck those knees in. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm in the Canadian prairies. We're in some kind of crazy heat wave that just seems to be never ending and going on forever. And as much as my air conditioner is trying to keep up, I can't quite do it. So I definitely feel like I'm sweating more profusely than I need to be. Strong arms. Almost through this one. Beautiful. And straight from that, we're just gonna run it out. Same thing, classic mountain climbers, running those feet in. If you need to modify, stick with the slow climbers. And if at any point it gets too much, on your wrist, you can come up onto your knuckles like this. Let's go, guys. Run it out. It's only 30 seconds. You can do this. Bring the knees towards the chest. Draw them in. Draw them in. Come on. You got this. Power. You are so strong. You are so much stronger than you think you are. I know I've said that before, but I mean it. Get your mind right, guys. Get your mind right, and you can do absolutely anything. Tell yourself over and over again how strong you are, how resilient you are, how powerful you are, how much you can handle, because you can handle so much more than you think you are. This thing right here caves out way before your body does, okay? I assure you of that. We're back to the top. We are done round one. Back to squats. Take it easy. Drop that booty. Let's go. Sink it down low. Squeeze it on up. Doing amazing, guys. Give me that little booty squeeze at the top. Keep the pelvis in alignment, though. We don't want to push the pelvis forward. We still want to keep that nice flat back. Creating power at home. Beautiful. It is so amazing, guys. You can get such a killer body at home. You can get absolutely shredded at home. I do go to a gym, but that is mostly because I'm a mom of 3 and I like to have some me time, and typically at the gym is where I get it. Jump squats. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sink it back. But I am the home workout queen, and I will always be loyal to my home workouts because they got me out of depression. They got me the body that I wanted out of that terrible, toxic, self-loathing mentality I was in after having 3 children. Home workouts saved me, and they can get you guys to where you want to be, to where you need to be, wherever that may be. Yes, I'm feeling this one so much. All right, guys, reverse lunges. You know what they are. Find that breath control. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Use that control. Driving through the front heel. Making those booty cheeks work. And it is so important to practice body weight moves because the stronger you get, the more stable you get in doing body weight training, the more stable you are when you introduce weights to it. When you start weight training, lifting heavier weights, you're likely to have better form, better control, and you're less likely to hurt yourself. Alright, switch jumps. You know what they are. So if you modified the last round on the other side, you're going to stick with that whole 30 seconds in your split squat. So you just switch legs. Hopefully you remember which one you used last time. As the muscles are warmer, you may find that this round is actually easier than the first round. The muscles are warm. They know what they're doing. They know how to work now. Oh, rest it out. Oh, let's kill the quads. All right. Curtsy lunges. Crushing it, guys. Cleansing breath. Let's step it back. 3, 2, 1. Stepping it back. Finding that breath control once again. Beautiful. We're like marking the move with a more intense plyo power round. Beautiful. Woo. Careful you don't lose your balance, guys. Take your time. As you can see, I just did. So remembering the modifier is just stepping back, tapping the floor, and then your full-blown move is skiers. Runny nose. Let's go, guys. Step it back. Skiers here. Can you speed them up a little? Can you get a little lower in that front leg? Think about what you can do here to make this more powerful, to get a little more out of it. Maybe burn an extra calorie or two. Maybe work those quads a little more. You really drive through that front heel. And you get that back leg a little further. And rest. I totally crashed into the wall. That's okay. That's my life. Sumo squats. I'm not even going to demonstrate them or tell you what they are. You know what they are. Okay, guys. Feet wide. Let's go. Sumo down. Really focusing your energy onto those inner thighs. Mind to muscle and the outer thighs. So we're not focusing on those great big muscles, the big quadriceps, or the hamstrings on the back. We want to focus on that glute med and those inner thighs right in here. Beautiful. Demoing the modifier one more time, guys, just in case you forgot from last round. So we're sinking low, lifting the heels, pressing up, dropping the heels, down, lift, press. You get the picture. All right, let's go. Super jump squat. Let's do it. Drop it low and press them up. Sink into it. Melt into those legs. Sliding like butter. All about control when you hit the bottom. So you see when you melt. I don't want it a forceful drop. Control the muscle. We're over halfway. Keep the eyes up. Keep the chest up. Draw that belly button tight. Flat back through the whole thing. Yes. Beautiful. Now we get to slow it down a little bit with some step jacks. We're flying through this, guys. Absolutely flying through it. 5 more minutes. We can do this. Let's go. Step jacket up. Big wide arms. Give me that speed. You're slowing it down. You're taking it easy. It's not as power hungry, this move, but you still want that heart rate working. You still want to pump those arms. Whenever we're moving both the arms and the legs, that's when the heart rate spikes. And that's when we burn the intense calories. That's when we slip through those aerobic and anaerobic states. Rest and breathe before we go into full jacks. You're doing so great, guys. Here we go. Cleansing breath. 3, 2, 1. Full jacks. At your own pace, whatever feels good to your body, but big, full motion. All the way overhead. Touch the hands at the top. Give me a clap at the top. So you're really engaging through those lat muscles in your back. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Right on, guys. We've got those single leg squat jumps. You know what they are. So staying on the same leg that you started with before. We're just floating that leg back and drawing it up. Float it back, draw it up. 2, 1, let's go. Up and down, nice and slow. Lots of control, guys. Doing amazing. Take that leg back. Doesn't have to be a big lift. It's just going back, just enough to pull that knee behind the toe and engage. Beautiful. Remembering that your modifier is just to take them really slow. So you can even hold onto a wall for that to really engage that muscle. Otherwise, we're going full-blown jumps here. 5, 4. Jump it out, guys. Float it back, jump it out. Control. Find your focal point. You go as many as you can. And if you have to drop to the modifier, drop to the modifier. There's no shame in using a modifier. Modifying is still challenging. It's just adjusting the movement so that it's more in your range of mobility or current status. Because, guys, like, this is the crazy thing that I think that a lot of people don't understand is that there are days when I have to modify things because what I did, maybe I was working hard in my garden one day, or maybe I chased my kids all over the place, or maybe I hurt myself picking up the groceries, you know? There's so many different things that affect what we're able to do on any given day. So if there's a day where you just can't do the big, powerful movements, that's okay. Use the modifier. Doesn't mean we give up. Doesn't mean we stop trying. Doesn't mean we get discouraged. We just gotta listen to our bodies. They will never lead us wrong. They really won't, guys. Our body will not lead us wrong. Beautiful. Shake it out, and we'll jump it out on that same leg. Not the same leg we jumped in last time, but the leg we just worked. If I wasn't clear on that. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Float it back and jump it up. Drive that knee up. Make those abs work, guys. Make them work. We got 5 seconds to go. You can do this. Beautiful. Come on down to the mat. And that slow mountain climb. So slow and controlled. Drawing that knee towards the chest. Taking your time. No pressure. Up into high plank. Meet me here. 3, 2, 1. Draw the knee in. Total control of the tummy. The hips are straight, parallel. They're not dropped in. You're drawing the belly button toward the spine. Everything's locked up nice and tight. Over halfway. Come on, guys. Stay with me. Drop to your knees. We're gonna run it out. Full-blown mountain climbers. We can do this. Oh, I'm a sweaty mess. All right, guys. Meet me at that high plank. Let's run it out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Draw the knees in. If you're modifying, you're just stepping it out slow. And this is one of those examples where modifying does not mean easier. You may not be working the heart rate as high, but those abs are on fire. If it gets to be too much, you can drop to your knees and come back up. Almost there. Yes. Beautiful, guys. And at the end of round 2, we got one bonus move. We're gonna go, and everybody's favorite move, the burpee. 30 seconds, and that is it. Coming down, taking those feet to high plank, throwing them in, and up. Let's go, guys. Back, in, up, down, back, in, and up, down, back, in, and up, down, back, in, up. Over halfway already. Last move of the day. One more. All the way. Yes! You guys crushed it today. It was not an easy workout. Let the heart rate come down nice and slow. You can step it out with me. Make sure you have a really good stretch tonight. Drink a lot of water. Breathe. Meditate if you can. You guys are absolute powerhouses. So proud of you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye, guys.